Hello, my lovelies. What's going on? This is Taina here, and today I'm doing yet another pick a card reading for you guys. This one is going to be who is coming towards you in love. Okay, so let's take a deep dive look to see who that could potentially be. Now, before we do get started, I would like to go over my spiel, as I always like to do. So let us get into it. So I want you all to keep in mind that this is a general reading. So with that being said, things may or may not resonate with you. If the message doesn't resonate, the message probably isn't meant for you. You should kindly go find another tarot YouTube reader that can help you in regards to your current situation, or you can pick from one of the other piles or options down here below for today. If you can kindly do so, make sure to leave a like, click that subscribe button and the bell in order to be notified on when I post other pick a card readings and when I go live as well. And if you can also kindly do so, make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section down below with the number, pile, spread that you have selected for today, and if it resonated with you or not. I love it when you guys do that. All right, so also before we get started, I also would like to note that my email and my website link will be provided down in the description box down below in case you would like to inquire within a personal reading. Personal reading requests are open and available as of now, so take a look at that. All right, so we are about to begin. So we have the three options here for today. We have option number 1 here, which is this image. We have option number 2, which is this image. And then we also have option number 3, which is this image. So I'm going to try to see if I can hold these images up like so you guys can kind of get a little look here. You can pause the video if you need to in order to make a choice. Okay, hopefully you have selected, because we are about to begin. Alrighty, so this is for people who have chosen option number 1 or who have chosen this card. Alrighty, so this card says surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So I feel like for you guys, this is talking about that you're either surrendering the outcome of a situation, or that you are just surrendering when it comes to love in general. Okay, so it's up to you in terms of knowing, how it aligns. But yeah, I'm just seeing here, basically with surrendering, it just means that you are letting go when it comes to, again, either the outcome or when it comes to just like the idealization of maybe like what type of love enters your life. Maybe you have this sort of perception of, what love you really want for yourself. And it's almost like, you're trying to search and search and search and you're not really able to look or find it. But it's almost like, you're just letting it go and you're just hoping that at the very least, whatever love comes your way next, it will be the right love for you. That's the type of mentality that it is being shown that you're having right now at this time, which I believe that that's very beautiful. It's really showing that you are embodying an emperor or empress energy, whatever gender or more so whatever element that you embody or want to identify as. So yeah, again, that is really good. That it just seems like, you guys are really letting go and you're really harnessing an energy where you just kind of want for things to just, flow the way that it's meant to. And I'm also even seeing here that it's like you guys are in this energy that it's like whatever will be, will be. Whatever is meant to me, or more so whatever is meant for me, will come to me. Like that's the vibe, that's the tone that's being set here. Okay, so we have you deserve love, you are lovable. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So I feel like for you guys, it's showing here that like you are embodying a self-love energy or frequency. I'm also seeing here as well, when it comes to solar plexus chakra, it's popping, it's on fire. Okay, so basically what I mean by that is that your confidence is definitely heightened. You know, I do see here that I think you guys are really taking care of yourself. You know, you're putting time and energy into you, or you're taking time aside to put energy into you, to focus on yourself, you know. And I think that, you know, this is what's really helping for you to really like set the tone in terms of attracting this. I do even see maybe for like a small selective of you, you're probably not quite there yet. Like, this is something that I think like you really need to embody. You need to embrace that. You need to really surrender and let go of the outcome, or maybe you still need to heal certain aspects of yourself, maybe even heal from like a previous connection, in order for you to really attract this type of love into your life. You know, because I feel like there is real, genuine love that is out there for you. But I think that you have to allow for yourself to embody this self-love energy and frequency in order for you to really like let go of the outcome, or, you know, just kind of like let go of any type of perspective or expectations that you might have when it comes to love, in order for you to allow for yourself to attract the right love into your life. I'm also hearing like, don't go looking and searching for love, because maybe you're in a desperate type of energy, or maybe you feel lonely and it's frustrating because it's like you feel like, you know, you're a nice person and you are deserving of love. And yes, that could be definitely true. But the thing is that there is work that needs to happen in order for you to be able to have that type of love in your space. So that's what I'm initially seeing here. But again, for the most of you, though, I feel that have chosen this path, I feel like you already gone through this already. You already mastered this. And now I feel like you're either attracting this past love into your life, and it's being renewed when it comes to a soulmate or twin flame type of dynamic. I also saw 333. So yeah, I feel like, again, you know, spirit has been helping and guiding you to get into an alignment with this individual. Or again, it could just ultimately be that you just had to like, you know, free yourself from like these like limited toxic beliefs that you have with yourself that could have been mentally entrapping you. And you're now embodying this self-love energy so that, again, you could be able to attract new love into your life. So yes, that's what I'm initially seeing here for you guys. Okay, so let's take a look here more deeper with the tarot to see what's going on. Okay, but like I said, for the most of you, I feel like, you know, your energy is popping. It's on fire. Okay, you guys are fierce. I love it. And you guys have been through so much bullshit. And you know what? I'm proud of you. I respect that so much, because I've been there too. So, been there, done that. All that jazz. Who hasn't? Everybody's going through something, right? Everybody's going through something. Everybody's going through something. Okay, so let's see here. What is going on? Well, my people's here. Okay. Cards are flying. Don't we just love that? All right, so we got the Lovers here. I'm also seeing here you might be dealing with an air sign. We also have the King of Cups, probably dealing with a water sign here. Okay, so air sign is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Water sign is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, let's see what else we get here for you guys. But I'm seeing here somebody that's mature, that's awakened, that's aware, that's open when it comes to their emotions. Is going to be coming your way. They're going to be expressing to you that they love you. I don't know why I heard and I was going to say like they own you, they want to claim you, like, you know, but I don't see it in like a negative or a bad way. That's the thing, you know, because again, like I feel like you guys are like higher level soulmate twin flame when it comes to like this energy or dynamic here, if you want, what, you know, however you want to label or paraphrase the connection as. But yeah, I just feel like, again, like this person, like they know what they want. That's what I'm saying. It's like they got like this like dominant energy within themselves where it's like, I know who I want. I want you. And I'm going to let you know. You know, it's like they're really like affirming it to themselves. Like they're going to be like, okay, I'm sure of this. Like, I know that this is what I want. And I'm going to let you know that you are what I want. They're gonna put it down. Okay, I love that. I love that energy. See, yeah, we need that strong, dominant, masculine energy, you know, especially, you know, for the feminines out there, okay? We need that dominant, masculine energy to tell us, you're mine, you're what I want, let's get in. Let's get it down. Let's get it down and dirty. Yeah, oh my God, we got the Four of Pentacles here. I'm telling you, oof, this person is like obsessed with you, okay? They have this strong attachment to you, okay? I don't know what you guys been putting down, but you've been putting it down, okay? They love you down. They love you a long time, okay? Alrighty. All right, this is a funny group. I love it though. I love the energy. The vibes are real. Oh man. Okay, we got the Two of Pentacles here in reverse. I am seeing here, for some of you, there could have been maybe like a third party type of situation here where, like, you know, this person has been kind of like back and forth between like you and another person, but they're choosing you, okay? At the end of the day, they're gonna let it be known. I used to see here 111 and 1111, okay? And I'm seeing here maybe for some of you, you have been manifesting this, that you know, want for this person to see that this other person isn't meant for them, you know? Trying to wake them up and shake them up like, hello, like, I'm your person. But, you know, they had to go through whatever they had to go through in order for them to figure that out, unfortunately. But, hey, I do see here, you know, they're really locked on you. So, yeah. They're not wanting to let you go. I love that. Yeah, I'm seeing her commitments. Like, this person is going to want to commit themselves to you. I feel like if you iced this person out or, like, you block them, I see here they're going to find a way to try to, like, come back around to communicate with you and let you know how they feel about you. Okay? I'm seeing here, like, they are either going to email you, text you, call you through, like, another number, another profile. They might even, like, approach you out in the street or come to your house. Like, again, like, this person is, I'm just getting, like, no fucks given, okay? No fucks given. Like, this person is just coming in. They're like all or nothing, you know? And that's a good vibe. I love that. I love that type of vibe or energy. It's like all or nothing. Just go in. Like, don't just stop sitting and waiting. Just go in. It's like, go all in. So I feel like, yeah, this person, they could have maybe been kind of like stalling, or like they've been kind of like stopping themselves from like really like moving things forward when it comes to you, or they have been like maybe more so in self-reflection mode, because I'm seeing here it's either they've been having like this internal battle about should I contact you or not, or like, again, like it's just more so they've just been kind of like, you know, thinking, okay, like should I just go for it or whatever. But it's like, again, like they're just gonna stop debating. They're gonna stop contemplating. They're like, you know what, let me just do it. Because otherwise I'm gonna lose them. So, you know, it's like that sort of thing, you know? It's like they're gonna come to their senses like, okay, yeah, like this person, they're too good. They're too good for me to lose out on this opportunity. Why am I gonna fuck it up? Why am I gonna mess it up? So, you know, they're gonna act accordingly. And they're gonna do what's right by you and the connection. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. I know that's right. I thought of that song. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's Up, I think, by Cardi B, where she's like, broke boys don't deserve no kitty. I know that's right. So I think they know also too that, you know, they need to really put in the effort in order to showing you that they really want to be with you. Okay, I mean, it could be financial difficulties too, because it said broke boys don't deserve a kitty. So I think that's it. Or You know, you're just gonna let it be known, like, hey, listen, like, you really need to like make an effort. You really need to show me that you really want me. You know, you need to put like a ring on it or something. Like, claim it. Claim it. Okay. Gonna claim it. Five of Swords here in reverse. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing here something about jealousy. Somebody's watching you and they jealous. Ooh, I'm getting that song from, well, I guess this is my song pile. Because I'm getting that song from Nick Jonas, where he's like, you're too sexy, beautiful, and everybody wants a taste. That's why I still get jealous. Okay, I didn't really feel like singing. But, you know, there you go. You get the vibes of what I mean. But, yeah, I mean, this person, I don't know what you're doing. Probably posting something on social media, or I don't know, you're just looking too good these days, like a snack or whatever, a whole bag of chips. And this person is not liking it. They're like, oh no, 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 no. Oh, well. Oh, well. So I think that that's also going to push them out of this energy where they're like, oh no, like, I'm claiming you. Okay, they might even see you maybe with somebody else. That's going to push them to being like, oh no, like, you're mine. What are you doing? What are you talking about? You know, it's like something like that. Like, I don't know, it's just you're gonna do something, or like I said, like, you know, maybe you're gonna post something online, maybe with a picture with somebody, or, you know, like, I mean, it doesn't have to be like a real like lover or person that you're dating. It could just be like a friend, or like I said, it could just even just be just yourself, just, you know, again, like, you're glowing up, you're looking amazing, you know. And it's almost like kind of like a big like ha ha in your face. Like, look at me, I'm doing well, I'm doing good, hello, don't need you. And it's like they're mad about that. They're mad about, well, I guess, yeah, they could be mad about it too a little bit, but more so it's triggering a lot of jealousy, and it's triggering some like obsessive energy and stuff. Like, it's just, I don't know, they're fuming. They're like, okay, you know what, because again, I think that they've just been stalling too much. They've just been sitting on this for too much, or maybe not even like that much long. They've been sitting on this. It's just, you know, your worth, and you're like, you know what, I'm not tolerating your bullshit. And it's like, I'm out. And it's like you're literally out and about. Just doing your own thing because you know your worth, and it's like they pissed off about that, they tight about that. But it's like, okay, make a move on it. You want it, you could probably have it, but you have to go after it. Gotta go after it. And probably this person maybe had ego issues. They probably were like, oh no, I'm not gonna chase, I'm trying to be a little princess. Trying to be a little princess. All right, princess, sit down. Sit down, princess. Sit down, you little bitch. But they're going to be realizing that the more they sit down and they wait on the situation, and you're not making movements, you're not returning, you're not coming back or whatever, and they're going to be crying in their bed, wishing that you were there with them, they're going to be returning. They're going to be returning back to you. Boop, boop, boop. Because they're going to be missing you. They're going to be regretting everything that they did to you, because they wanted to act out in a very shady, vindictive way. The wheel is turning. Things are changing. Things are working in your favor. This person is realizing the truth of their ways. My goodness. Okay, but if this is not a past person, then I do see here that, you know, you're going to be attracting somebody that is genuinely going to love you for you. You know, they're definitely going to be open-hearted. They're going to be mature. They're going to be aware in terms of knowing that you are what they want. You know, they're not going to let you go. And I do see here, they're going to make an effort when it comes to this connection. You know, they're going to, you know, give to you in whichever way possible that is, you know, aligned to your love language, or, you know, maybe it's a mixture of their love language and your love language, you know. But yeah, you know, I definitely do see here that, you know, this person, they want to be devoted. They're going to be really invested. Like, this person's really emotional. I am seeing here, like, and I get here too, like, this person is like, I'm getting like this like tick tick boom type of energy with this person, where it's like they may not show it, like they may be very stoic, or like they are just the type of person that they're really good in terms of like masking their feelings. But it's like, once again, like they get triggered, it's like it's like uh-oh. So I feel like, again, that's why, again, I'm getting this like, you know, this internal energy where it's like they go back and forth with themselves and everything, and then it's like boom. It's like they come your way. Okay, I'm also seeing here that, you know, that this could be a situation. I don't know why I also was having to say like friends with benefits type of situation. I wasn't going to say that, but I wanted to come out. And maybe, you know, maybe this is past energy, that this was like a friends with benefits type of situation before in the past. But yeah, ultimately I was gonna say that, you know, this could also be like a secret admirer, but like I feel like this is like maybe somebody who is a friend of yours, but like they haven't really expressed to you that they have feelings for you, but you're gonna find out about it, you know, because they're gonna want to open up to you. Like, they're tired of sitting and waiting and stalling on figuring out should they take a chance or not, because they are, you know, maybe seeing that, you know, you're putting yourself out there, or you have a lot of admirers and stuff, so they're just going to take a chance, you know, something like on that element here. But again, you know, I just see here that, you know, this person, they're going to show you that they want you. Okay, they're invested, they're all in it. They're in it to win it. Okay, like the lotto. You are a motherfucking prize. That's what it is. I love it. You are a prize. That's what it is. And I feel like this person's going to be loyal to you. They're going to respect you, especially if they haven't done so in the past. They will now. Oh, they will now. Because they know better. They know better than to lose you. Especially if they lost you once before. They're never going to lose you again. Never, ever, ever. I also see here 222. This person is in love with you. See? Yeah, there was like some type of ending here. It's either ending to a third party. Maybe this person, they had to end a relationship before they could move things forward with you. Or this situation had to end in order for there to be like a tower moment for this person to really see and realize your freaking worth. It's like, the hell? But sometimes it happens. Sometimes, you know, shit needs to hit the fan in order for a person to freaking realize what the hell they're missing. It's like they say, you don't know what you realize. You don't know what you're missing, or you don't realize what you're missing until it's gone, right? Yeah. Yep, a new beginning. Ending had to happen in order for there to be a new beginning. Or there could be that maybe you had to end a relationship and you were healing from that situation, and you are going to get into an energy where you start loving yourself, and you are going to be able to attract this new love or a new beginning into your life once you're in, you know, this stable placement with yourself. Oh, that is too many cards here. I am not taking that, but we have the woman here. So yeah, I feel like with that being said, I am getting here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess I'll take these cards. They're telling me yes. Okay, so we'll take the cards first. But anyways, like I was going to say, with the woman energy being represented here, and I have a feather here. I don't know why that came up. Maybe feathers are significant in importance to this group, or maybe this could be either your spirit team, or maybe somebody from the other side is maybe sending you something, because I see here, you know, it's very white. So, yeah, maybe somebody who has passed They might be sending you a message or sent messages. Something like that is kind of coming about. It could be maybe about this connection, or it could just be about love in general. Or maybe this is just, again, a sign. But, yeah, I am seeing here, though, that when it comes to, again, you, well, I mean, it could be you ultimately, you know, because my feminine energies. But, you know, again, it's just talking about, like, embodying a powerful energy, a frequency. Could be you embodying your feminine energy. I'm also even seeing here like a commitment, you know, with this woman card. We also have the dog and the letter. So I feel like, again, like this is going to be a message of a loyalty or a commitment, you know, or this person, they just might say, oh, you know, that they want to commit themselves to you, that, you know, they really want to, you know, make an effort when it comes to working on this connection. But again, this person, they're going to be loyal to you. They're going to be committed to you. You know, they're going to provide a sense of security when it comes to this connection with you, especially if like this person had made you feel insignificant, or like they minimized your feelings, or they made you feel insecure about yourself, or maybe they didn't make you feel secure when it came to the connection at all. We have the ship. So yeah, this can also talk about that, you know, you guys have moved on from this situation. Again, like, you know, you ended things. And now it's going to renew. Like this was meant to happen. It was like, it was meant to cause a tower moment in this person's life, for them to really wake up and see, like, you know, you're losing a good opportunity with this person, you know. You could have it all with this person, but you're allowing for, you know, maybe it could have been like, again, you know, insecurities. I'm also even seeing here, it could have been selfish ways, or selfish, well, I was going to say, yeah, like selfish ways of thinking, or it could have been ego issues, like I said, or it could even be like maybe, again, a literal other person was really blocking the situation, whether it is that they were with this person, or maybe there could have just been ties to this person, more so, you know, could have been maybe something like in terms of like legal matters, like, you know, like this person, were still legally married to this person, and they needed to finally like divorce from this person, so, you know, they're gonna go and they're gonna do the whole process here, you know, so something on that aspect. I feel like that had to happen. But the good news is that, again, you know, there's forward movement here. Or it could also have been financial issues, maybe even both. Like this person, they may have to, again, you know, just, it seems like they needed to really get their shit together. I'm going to be honest. And I feel that once they're in a placement where they finally do, they will be making forward movements here. But I don't know, I feel like for maybe like a small group of you guys, like this is going to be happening soon. Like I'm seeing here like a fast energy with this. But for others of you, it still may take a bit of time for this to kind of, you know, happen or transpire here. Okay, and if this is a new person here, like I said, you know, maybe you guys need to end things, or this person needs to end and heal from whatever past connection they were going through, and there will be, you know, a chance or opportunity for there to be forward movements when it comes to this connection. Like, you know, it'll be like a fated or destined meeting, or this person will finally approach you and you both will, you know, be in contact, and, you know, there will be movements where this person will want to make efforts when it comes to this connection with you. Ultimately. Okay, I know in terms of signs, I think I did say water and air. I do also see here earth as well, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be all signs here, but those are like pretty much like the signs that I'm really getting here for this pile. Anyways, this is what I see here for my lovely people who have chosen group number 1 or who have chosen this picture. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and I hope it resonated. Bye. All right, time for people who chosen option number 2 or who have chosen this image. All right, so for this image, we got criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness, my apologies. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay, so I feel like this could possibly be either like a current connection that it seems like you both are kind of going back and forth. It's very wishy-washy, you know, it's like hot and cold, turmoil. It's kind of, you know, happening between the both of you. Or this could be maybe a connection that recently went on a break. And that's what I'm strongly picking up here. But it doesn't necessarily have to be, okay? You know, you take it however you feel it resonates or it applies when it comes to you. But these are like the main things here. And I feel that one person, or it could be both of you, that you could be clashing, you know, due to ego issues. I also am feeling here that maybe for a small selection of you, you have chosen option number 1 and you are now choosing option number 2 as well. You were conflicted. So welcome. But yeah, I'm just seeing here that pretty much it is being shown that I think you both are having like a hard time with like accepting maybe like certain aspects of each other. And it could be like maybe that this is like, you know, a toxic or karmic type of situation, or it could be that you guys have to really work through this, you know, that this is definitely something you both ultimately have to work through when it comes to kind of like showing each other like certain things that are possibly, you know, very toxic in nature, in order for like you to like really like heal those aspects of yourself. You know, like maybe there are certain things that, you know, you do or you say that are very immature, and like this person is just trying to, you know, basically, you know, show you that, or maybe you are trying to do that, and you know, this person, maybe they're taking it as, oh, you're criticizing me and you're not accepting me, you know, and it's like that's not the case. You know, but that's what I'm seeing here initially. Okay, so I'm seeing here in terms of your cards, you got make the effort, great, love is worth taking the steps you are going to take. We have, it is safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, it's discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so for most of you, I feel that when it comes to this connection, I'm getting that this is like your person. For some of you, this is your person. For others of you, I feel like this could be that you're dealing with a karmic person and you have to like walk away from this person in order for you to attract the right person or the right love that is meant for you in your life. So again, it's up to you how you feel it resonates or applies. I would say, you know, get a personal reading in order to kind of like differentiate this, you know, since again, this is a general reading. But I do see here, you know, if you feel that, you know, this is your person for sure, and you know that, and it's affirmed to you, then I feel like, you know, this person, you know, they will make the effort to change. And I feel like, again, it has to do with, you know, again, you know, maybe, like I said, you know, you were trying to express to this person that, or show them that, maybe certain ways that, they go about things, or, maybe it could be vice versa, that this person, they were just expressing to you that, they see certain ways about you that it's very like toxic or unhealthy, or, like it's just not, just not good or beneficial. And maybe it could have been that, again, you or this person could have took it as like, oh, you're criticizing them and that you're not accepting them. But technically it's like you're just helping them, as a person. Like, hey, like I see that, you're doing these things, and it's like, go on. But it's, again, it's like they're taking it as, maybe like, oh, you're, like you're criticizing them, you're critiquing them in a negative way. But again, it's like you're trying to help them in order to be the best version of themselves, okay? But for others of you, I feel like, maybe this person, they are criticizing you because, again, yeah, like they don't have like your best intentions at heart. And I feel like, again, like this person, they could be like, I feel like, because I feel like the way for you to really differentiate in terms of like, I guess, like which group you're in, is that, okay, like if you're feeling like, or if you have been doing this, where like the criticizing is more like, oh, maybe you should stop drinking, or maybe you should just only drink like a few times and just try to like tamper off, something like that, or, maybe you should, stop smoking, or, I don't like that, you're, saying this, or you're doing this, like, stuff like that, like stuff that you would consider as like constructive criticism. I feel like that's what it is. It's like you're constructively criticizing this person, or they may, again, you may be doing it, or they may be doing it, again, the energies can flip here. But I'm just seeing here, like there could have been like some constructive criticism, and either you or the other person could have been taking it as, oh, like, this person's criticizing me, But it's like, I feel like they're just saying these things in order to help better benefit you when it comes to your life, or to improve yourself. And it's like, again, it's just kind of causing this clashing here, okay? Because I feel like maybe either you or the other person is like having like ego issues, or can't admit that it's like, okay, yeah, like what I'm doing is wrong. It's almost like that. It's like, I'm just hearing like in denial, like either you or this person is like kind of like in denial of the fact that it's like, okay, I got a problem, or, I really need to work on fixing this about myself and everything. And this is maybe why this person is, getting upset with me, or they're acting out the way that they are, it's because, they care about me. And, they're just, saying these things. It's almost like tough love, like this person is just saying these things, and they're acting out this way because they genuinely care about you, or you care about them, and it's maybe hard for them to see it that way, or maybe it's hard for you to see it that way, But again, like if it is in terms of like criticizing in a negative way, I feel like, or like a toxic way, I just feel like it's almost like, them just saying like, oh, for example, like, oh, like, oh, like kind of like, just being disrespectful, like, oh, you're really fat, you need to lose weight, or, oh, I don't know why I'm getting like, oh, like, in terms of like maybe minimizing your feelings, like, oh, you're overreacting, or, oh, you're being like this, or like that, like if it's like that type of way, like that's kind of like toxic, or like, a person kind of like being like narcissistic, like gaslighting, for example. Yeah, maybe this person gets like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, or, oh, you need to get over yourself, or again, like, they just kind of like belittle you or berate you when it comes to that, like that type of thing. I feel like, okay, yeah, like that's kind of like negatively criticizing, so it's up to you how you want to perceive it as. But yeah, I just feel like, again, there's like this fine line where it's like, I feel like there is like this element of like, either you or this person is like, they're trying to constructively criticize, but the other one's not having it. And then for another part of you, it's like this person's like just being a dick. I'm gonna be real. Like this person is just being a dick to you, and you need to like disconnect from this person entirely in order for you to really have like a safe, loving connection with somebody that is really going to make an effort in your life and is, you know, really going to be very like open-hearted and transparent with you. Because I feel like especially like, again, you know, if you really resonate with like this person being a dick or an a-hole, like I am seeing here that like, yeah, like this person, I think they have problems. Well, for one, they're very immature, but also I feel like they mainly have problems when it comes to allowing themselves to be vulnerable or putting a guard down when it comes to actually like being open and expressing of their feelings. And honestly, that's not a job for you to really fix. You know, that is something that they have to do all on their own, and it's up to them if they're gonna want to make those changes or not. You know. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, if you're constructively criticizing this person in terms of just helping them to realize, you know, that they need to like, you know, change their ways in a healthy way, in a healthy, constructive way, you know, I feel like they're gonna make the effort to doing it, you know, and they're gonna realize that, you know, this is a genuine, real connection here, and I do see here that there is going to be an honest conversation. Like you both are gonna come together and you are going to really like, you know, talk things out. Also, I'm seeing here, you know, there might be boundaries that might need to be set, or, you know, like you're going to lay down the line, like, hey, listen, you know, this is what I want, what I expect out of a connection. And if that's not how it's going to go, that's not how it's going to flow, then peace out. Peace out. Alrighty. But I feel like, again, for most of you, like, this person, again, they're going to come around. They're going to make an effort. You both are going to be able to, you know, work this out, okay? You're going to work together. I'm hearing collaboration. That's awesome. I love that. Collaboration. I don't know why. Also, I don't know, maybe because I'm getting here, like, something about, like, this, like, video game. It's called It Takes Two. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys are into video games or something. That's a shared interest. But yeah, like I just see her something about like, you know, with the game It Takes Two, it's like basically a collaboration game. It's like it all talks about like how like the parents, they basically like split it up, but or they wanted to split, I should say, but they went through all of these trials as a couple in order for them to stick together, in order for them to basically, you know, think about the future of their child. You know, maybe there could also even be, because, you know, I thought about that, like there could be a child involved in the situation, or maybe children involved in the situation, and it's like you want to play like a healthy role in terms of being, you know, a healthy mother or a healthy father, or maybe, you know, you both are parents, you know, and it's like, you know, you both really need to work together as a team in order for there to be a healthy upbringing when it comes to the child or the children. And it's like you both really need to collaborate together, whether it's like, you know, you're stepping up as like a step parent, or whether it is that, again, like it could just be that, you know, this is, you know, an actual child of yours, you know, that you have with this person or whatnot. But, you know, I just see here that, you know, like it's almost like a team effort, like, you know, collaboration is needed here, whether, again, you have children with this person or not, or, you know, or there is children involved in the situation here, you know, or again, there's not, you know, I just see here like there is going to be teamwork, there's going to be effort that's going to be made in terms of the situation here on both sides here. We have justice here. So I am seeing here that, yes, things are going to get balanced out when it comes to the situation. I feel like maybe things were, you know, again, very imbalanced and, you know, and just caused a lot of shakeup here. I'm also even seeing here, like, maybe you both also had to experience, like, these, like, karmic lessons, or you both had to kind of go through whatever this is in order for you both to, like, realize and see that it's like, okay, you both have to really work together as a team. You know, or maybe this person has to realize, okay, like if we really want to make this connection work, like we have to work together as a team no matter what. You know, we have to like stick together, and no matter it's like what we go through, it's like we have to communicate it. You know, we have to vocalize it. And even if it's like, let's say, oh, if we don't like whatever the other one is vocalizing, we have to understand, we have to respect, you know, the fact that it's like, okay, they're seeing something that you're not seeing, and they're trying to help you, you know. It's like that type of, you know, dynamic here. That's what I'm really seeing. Yeah, like I said, I feel like, I don't know, this is kind of carrying out from number one, from option 1 into here. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. But yeah, you know, I just feel like, again, you know, that there's going to be balance when it comes to the situation here. Okay, but I feel like communication is key. That's a big thing here, especially if like there's somebody involved in the situation where they're kind of guarded, or like I said, it's like they're not really like emotionally vocal or expressive. Like they have to allow themselves to be open on that. You can't be a dickhole. Can't be an asshole. Okay, you gotta open up. Gotta say what you feel. Say what you need to say. There we go with the music. Say what you need to say. All right. So we have the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like, again, you know, there's going to be a breakthrough, okay? There's going to be major changes where, again, this person is, you know, going to realize that, you know, again, like they need to open up. They can't keep to themselves. Maybe also this person is so used to being independent, you know, being on their own, and they need to learn to accept help. You know, that's also another thing. Maybe their pride is in the way, you know, pride and ego is in the way, where it's like, you know, they don't like to accept help from anybody. But, you know, maybe it could be, you know, due to trust issues. You know, this person has a lot of trust issues, and it's hard for them to really accept help from other people, because, you know what, they've been betrayed before so many times in the past that it's like they don't want to open up. They don't want to trust, you know, they don't want to allow themselves to, you know, be invested. But, you know, I feel like they're going to realize, okay, like this love is safe, you know, like this is, you know, like if I really want to have a real, true, genuine connection, like I really need to work on myself. Like I really need to better myself, and I really need to allow for myself to be vulnerable, especially when it comes to my emotions. So either you or this person is going to realize that. And I feel like it's going to bring forth, you know, stability in terms of this connection. Real, true stability in this partnership, as well as commitment, of course. But yeah, we also have the Tower in reverse. Yeah, like this, I don't know, there was like a major breakthrough here I'm seeing with this person, like, you know, or like you both went through like this major transformative phase, or you both will be going through this, you know. Because I'm seeing here something about an ending here that could happen. Like I said, I feel like there's certain energies lingering from one that are now lingering here. Where, yeah, I just feel like, again, like, you know, if there was, you know, maybe some type of ending here, you both are going to be rebuilding. It's not over. You both are going to be rebuilding. You know, maybe the separation had to happen in order for this person to really see and realize that, again, like, you know, like, you know, you both need to really like stick together, come together, collaborate, work as a team in order to making not only this connection work, but maybe when it comes to like certain aspects of your life work. You know, I'm also even seeing here like maybe there could also be an aspect of, it could be one or two things, whether you work with, it could be like maybe you currently work with this person, and there could be like, again, that collaborative effort, or it could be that, you know, maybe also there's going to be something that you both are going to do in terms of maybe a career path. Maybe you both are going to take a similar trade in terms of career, and you both have to work together, you know, on building with that. Or maybe that's part of your spiritual journey or purpose, is that you both have something similar in terms of a career goal in mind. You both are going to work on that, and it's going to help you both in terms of like, you know, really shifting things into perspective. But yeah, I just feel like, again, you know, there's just a lot here in terms of like, again, like you both need to realize like you need to work together. You know, that's why it says love and accept each other as you are. And that's it. which I feel like you both have the love down. You both have the love down, I believe. But yeah, it's just, I think you have to like just accept the fact that it's like, listen, you both are going to realize or see certain aspects of yourselves that, you know, you probably have to work on, you know, and you have to just accept the fact that it's like, okay, this person is there to help you to heal, to help you to grow, to help you to see things that you can't see. In order to making better changes, to grow, to improve. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Okay. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles here. It's a balance. Balance things out. In terms of the dynamic. Making that effort. So also when I see the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, it's almost like you're making that effort. Even if you're juggling and prioritizing a lot of stuff in life, you know, like maybe having a kid, having a job, you know, or having maybe even 2 jobs or 3 jobs, you know, in order to make ends meet, you know, and, you know, you have to, you know, make plans, you know, when it comes to doing things with them and all these other, you know, crazy things that are on your plate, you know, when it comes to this world we call life. It's like you're going to be able to try to, you know, make an effort for everything. You know, you're going to find a way to devise a plan on how are you going to, you know, put your time and your effort into everything diligently, where it's going to, you know, be good. I'm hearing moderation. Everything in moderation. You're going to learn how to moderate things in a healthy way or approach. Or this person, though, depending on how you feel when you see it fit. Okay. Again, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Strength card. And we also have the the 9 of Swords in reverse as an additional card that came out. And the Queen of Cups here. So again, like I said, the love is there. The love is there. It's just, you know, you both have to just understand that it's like, you know, you both really need to work together. That's what I really feel like. It's like you have to understand that you need to work together. And you both have to work together as a team. And one or both of you has to be more vulnerable when it comes to emotions. That's the other thing I'm seeing. Or this could be something, again, if this is like new love, maybe this could be something that you're going to be challenged with when it comes to this person in the beginning. But, you know, things will then smooth on out and, you know, ease its way on out when it comes to the connection between the both of you. Could very well be. But, yeah, like, again, it's just, you know, seems here that, you know, this connection will be tested, of course. And, you know, there will be a breakthrough here. But like I said, I did see here another some of you where it's like, this might be like a toxic type of dynamic. And I feel like, again, like if you decide to exit out of the situation, then I do see here that, you know, you're going to be able to heal and grow from the situation where you'll be able to attract new stable love that is, you know, meant for you in your life. But just continue to heal, to work on yourself, and, you know, just like basically, you know, make an effort when it comes to like, you know, understanding and learning yourself as an individual, and also, you know, being able to, you know, cater to yourself, you know, like love yourself. And then I do see here that, you know, there will be forward movement when it comes to you attracting and obtaining new love that is meant for you, that is right for you at the end of the day. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing here for you guys. Oh, I almost forgot your London cards. Let me not forget that. What do we get? We have heart. Again, there's love there. There's love there, but again, I feel like there is somebody with book. There's somebody that's closed off in this connection, and they need to open up. And I feel like it's more so the male energy. I really believe. Could be the feminine energy too. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like more so it's the male energy that it's like, again, they're really like emotionally closed off or guarded. And it's like, again, like I feel like they do have a big heart, like they do care, they do love, but I think they're scared to like love hard because again, I feel like they had a rough past or upbringing. But the thing is that, you know, because I feel like they're really loyal, like they're a serious person, you know, when it comes to loving, when it comes to committing. But I think that, again, they're allowing for these fears to self-sabotage them at the end of the day from realizing like, listen, you have a good relationship here. And you're going to F it up if you allow for the negativity that's in your mind or, you know, this anxiety to block you. You know? So it's like they have to realize that. That it's like if they don't open up, if they don't allow themselves to be vulnerable, if they don't allow themselves to be emotionally expressive here when it comes to their feelings, when it comes to, you know, what they truly want and they value when it comes to this connection, they're sabotaging it. They're screwing it up. They may ultimately lose you forever. Or, you know, if it's you, you'll lose this person forever. Because you're allowing for the negativity in your mind to screw up and jeopardize what you could potentially have. Because I see here a stable connection. I see here stability in terms of this connection. You can't let your past block you. Fear, you know, the fears, this self-sabotage you if you are this person, you know, but yeah. We also have the house. There could be moving, or I don't know if there's going to be maybe plans about living together or moving in, or maybe that's going to be something that you both are going to want to maybe talk about. Working towards. Could be part of the collaboration. You know, maybe you both will start thinking about working towards getting your money right. You know, like you both work towards, you know, finding stability in terms of your finances so then you both can move in together. And then also working on the connection as well. Don't get me wrong. Like you're gonna work on the connection as well, but I think also maybe like a key goal between the both of you is that if you really want to like be serious with each other and really like make things work and, you know, just see how things, you know, pivot. There's something about maybe moving. Could be present. Maybe that could happen first, and then, you know, there could be something about engagement and marriage, or maybe you both will get engaged first, and then there will be movements to work towards living together, you know, or maybe both. It could be a plan here, but yeah, I just see her movement. Yeah. Come on, Spirit, give me one. Thank you. We also have mountain. So again, yeah, I feel like the love is, you both are going to be able to conquer over this obstacle. Because the love is real here. At least for the most of you, you know, the love is real. But if this is not the case, if you have to like, okay, walk away from this situation, which it may be challenging here for you. Because, you know, you might really love and care for this person, but the thing is that you're keeping yourself stagnant and blocking yourself off from actually finding like real, true, genuine love. So, you know, maybe that's something that, you know, you have to bear in mind. Or maybe you could be stuck in a situation where, again, it's not meant for you. Or I'm seeing here maybe you have to like, I'm seeing here maybe like you live with someone that maybe you're broken up with, and you have to like move away from that situation in order for you to be able to work on this like new love that's coming in. Or I'm seeing here, maybe there could be something, you know, like legal, like, you know, a separation, more so like a divorce maybe that needs to happen, be finalized in order for, you know, there to be forward movement when it comes to actually having real, true, genuine love in your life, you know, something along those lines. It depends, you know, again, there's different energies here. Yeah, again, like I said, with the, yeah, like there's like needing for like some type of ending here, but you take it however you feel it resonates, so then I feel like it applies for everybody here. We have the key, we have the letter, and we also have the anchor on the bottom here. So yeah, I am seeing here that, yeah, the key is that like there needs to be open-hearted conversation here, like real conversation here. And again, it's either, you know, this person struggling, or it could be that, you know, again, like you or this person, maybe they need to have like a conversation in terms of, you know, again, being able to like leave this type of situation in order for them to really heal and grow, and then they can, you know, be able to attract, you know, new love. It's up to you how you feel it resonates or applies, but yeah, you know, I do see here that, you know, at the end of the day, there is definitely like love and happiness that is meant for you guys, but you have to figure out, you know, how to best maneuver and approach the situation. All right, so this is what I'm seeing here regarding the situation. This is for my people who have chosen option number 2. So I've chosen this card. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it resonated. Last but not least, we have people who have chosen option number 3 or have chosen this card. Okay, so it says romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Very beautiful. I see a very like passionate connection. Maybe you guys, you know, started off very intimate in terms of the connection. That's what I'm really seeing here. Okay, so we have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic interest. Oh, my nose is itchy. Sorry. We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like for a majority of you, like this is new love. Okay, 110%. This is new love that is coming into your life. Or again, this is a new lover that maybe you are dealing with. I do even see here for a small sum of you, maybe you have chosen or you were conflicted between option number 2 and this option here. Is that welcome? Maybe you've watched all the piles. If so, welcome. I appreciate it. I will see here 333 for you guys. So yeah, I feel like, again, this is definitely a spiritual connection. Whether this is new love or past love here that is coming in. But, you know, I am seeing here that this person is very romantic, or at least, like, you know, I feel like they will show you, you know, that they're very romantic in nature. I'm getting here, like, you know, gentleman type of energy, you know, if this is, or more so we're talking about, like, a male energy. You know, if this is, like, a feminine energy, then I feel like, you know, she's very, like, classy, very sophisticated, okay? She knows what she wants. And the same thing I feel like for the male energy too. He knows what he wants. So that's good. You want each other. So that works. But yeah, I see, like, again, there's going to be a lot of like flirting that's going to happen. between the both of you. Like, you both are definitely, like, you know, very interested and invested. Like I said, I feel like there's like a lot of like physical energy here. So it's either like, again, this is going to start off very physical, I see here, or, you know, maybe it has already started off physical. If this is, again, you know, like a new love that is currently in your sphere. But, you know, I do see here, like, you know, it is like real love. So, you know, don't be too concerned about the situation. You know, I wouldn't stress it. That's what I'm really seeing here. At least that's what I'm seeing. Like, you don't have to stress it. Like, I feel like this person has good intentions, despite the fact that, you know, it started off pretty intimate or pretty physical. Because I feel like the emotional undertone is that, you know, there is romantic feelings here. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Oof. Okay, we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Moon in reverse, Scorpio energy. So there's a lot of water here. So this person could have like heavy water in their chart. You could, if you think that it resonates on that aspect. Or again, you know, this person, they could be a water sign. You could be a water sign, you know, which is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Doesn't necessarily have to be. I also do see here air sign, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And I also see here fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also felt the need to say Virgo, even though like Virgo is Earth. But, you know, all signs can definitely, you know, be presented here, of course. Yeah, but I see that this person, they're definitely serious about you. Wow, we got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. We got a matching set. Hey girl, hey. That's the Page of Swords here in reverse. Ooh, someone's spying and lurking on your socials, trying to figure you out. Interesting. Interesting. But I also do see here communication as well. Like, you know, this person, they definitely want to come in with communication. Or this person wants to be consistent. Especially, like, let's say, you know, maybe this person, they've been pretty busy. Or, you know, they just have a lot going on. Or maybe, you know, like, they just haven't really been expressive. I just feel like, you know, they're going to be very consistent when it comes to communication. And I feel like this person definitely wants to be action oriented when it comes to really like making an effort in this connection. And I feel like this person, they really want to, again, show you how they feel and, you know, that they genuinely care for you. Like I said, on a physical aspect, but also I do see her emotional. Like, this person is very balanced. I'm seeing here. So that's good news. Good news. Good news. Yeah, you know, I definitely do see here, like, possibly, because I'm seeing here, like, it could be very soon, but, you know, you take it however you feel it resonates or applies, because, you know, when it comes to timing, it's fluid, but I am seeing here that this person could definitely open up and let you know about their feelings. Yeah, I think that this person, you know, they're going to definitely, because I'm seeing here, like, their feelings are growing for you, okay? If not, like, their feelings are going to grow for you pretty fast. And I do see here they're going to develop, like, in-loving feelings for you, because they're definitely going to see you as, like, a confident, self-sufficient type of individual. And I think they're really going to admire that about you. We're seeing here something about, like, this person, like, really admires you. And they really respect you when it comes to, like, the way that you are as a person, you know? Or it could be vice versa, however you see it fits. But, yeah, I'm just seeing here that you are what this person wants. And I feel like, you know, they're really wanting to take a chance at this situation, you know. That's for sure. I'm seeing here they're not going to let anything like hold them or set them back when it comes to this situation. Because maybe they have been a little bit conflicted or indecisive, but they're not going to allow that to like stand in the way. I also do see here, maybe for a small sum of you, there could be a choice when it comes to love. Like there might be two people, but I'm seeing here one energy is really prominent. Like they're really going to want to like show up and really show you that, you know, they can, you know, give you everything that you need, you want, you desire, you know. Like I feel like they're not just only going to like express when it comes to like painting a beautiful picture for you, but in terms of, you know, how they're going to go about the connection, I feel like, you know, they're also going to make an effort too when it comes down to it. You know, I feel like they really want to like blow it out of the water. Like they really want to impress you because they don't want like anybody to really like take a place when it comes to, you know, being in your life. I also see here 111. So yeah, you know, it's all about new beginnings here. You know, there's going to be a new beginning where it's like, you know, I do see here, you know, there could potentially be two guys or two girls, depending on how you feel it resonates or applies. But I am feeling more so like the energy is saying, like, I think there's going to be like two guys that are really going to be fighting for a spot in your life. And they're really going to be interested and invested in you. And you're going to have to make a choice at the end of the day on who do you, you know, want to choose. But I feel like one of them is really, really, really going to show you, like, they're going to, like, show you in terms of their actions that, you know, they can do 1,000 times more better than what the other person can do, you know? They're like, I can give you this, 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 this. I could do this, 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 this for you. I'm also even seeing here something like, you know, like maybe even financial. Like this person that might, you know, say, oh, you know, I got more finances than this person can, you know, I could do, you know, this or that. You know, like I said, it's like, it's almost like an ego trip. You're gonna, when it comes to this other person being in competition, it's like almost like it's gonna kind of trigger a little bit of this person's ego. But I think that it's good because it's like, it's gonna cause for them to really like fight for you or really like show you that it's like, okay, they want you. And it's also gonna kind of, it also kind of brings forth a challenge. And usually when it comes to like masculine energy, they are, you know, the type that they need a challenge. And, you know, like as being, you know, like dominant, you know, or if they are in that dominant energy, you know, then it's like them, you know, being in that position, they're going to want to basically, you know, show up and try to redeem their spot, their role. So, you know, again, if they see that someone else is trying to take their spot, they're not gonna have it. You know, they're gonna want to blow the competition out of the water. So that's why I see like there's gonna be one person though that's gonna really blow it out of the water for you, where they're gonna show you like, no, like that other person, like who's that other person? What's their name? Who? It's like that person's gonna become like non-existent because this person again, they could do and give to you so much, you know, right off the bat. Alright, so let's go into Lenormand. And I think that's about it. Ooh, we got a ring. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. You see, this person is going to commit themselves to you. This is your person. Ooh, yep. This is your person. Yeah, but yeah, they're definitely gonna claim you. Okay. But yes, it could mean also that they give you like a literal ring. That's all. They wanna make you mine. Well, not me, but that's their energy. That's their energy. That's the way they want to go about it. Nice. I love it. That's what I'm saying. They're going to blow it out of the water when it comes to, like I said, if there's another person involved in this situation, I'm going to show you, no, I have you unlocked. Here's a ring. Here's a car. Here's this. Here's that. Well, I don't know if it's going to be a car. Let me stop. But I'm just saying, like, they could be like, oh, you know what? Here's a ring. You know, here's flowers. Here is plans for the future. Here is this. Here is that. Oh, see, like that same energy from, like, what do you call it? This pile 2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's just following. It's following. It's like, again, this person, maybe they could have, you know, difficulties a little bit with the emotions. That's why they could probably be hot and cold or inconsistent, especially when it comes to that communication. They might have trouble with, like, expressing their emotions, but I feel like, you know, there's going to be movement soon, okay? When it comes to the situation. They're going to let you know how they feel. And I see here, like, if there is anything that, you know, maybe you feel like is hidden in terms of, like, you know, maybe what they're not telling you in terms of their personal path of life, it's going to be expressed, okay? Or if you have any questions about anything, maybe pertaining to their life, it'll be cleared up. That's for sure. Yep, we have the house. You see, again, like some, and it's funny because I think I kind of mentioned a little bit of that in, like, number 2, where it's like something about that I saw, like, oh, there might be like a ring and then moving, or something with like moving and then a ring being involved or something like that here. But yeah, again, like, I just see here, like, you know, but with this, I mean, it's talking about, like, there's probably going to be a ring and then a move that could be happening for you guys. But I feel like, I mean, maybe it could be fast for a small selective view, but you take it however you feel resonates. But yeah, I definitely do see here again, you know, there's a shift for the greater good here when it comes to this person. Yeah, woo. Got a gentleman on your hands. I love it. Yeah, but there's a new beginning here with someone that, again, is going to really value you. They're going to take you seriously. They're going to be loyal. They're going to be stable, especially when it comes to, like, their finances. They're going to have it all. Like, I feel like this person, they got their shit together. That's what I'm seeing here. They are the whole package, the whole 9 yards. I feel like this person, though, in pile 2, they weren't really, like, so much there. Like, they had to kind of get their shit together a little bit, or there was some time that was needed for them to really get their shit together before they reached this point. But they're going to reach this point. But I feel like, you know, for people who just chose just specifically this, like, this person, they're, when they come in, it's like they're, or if they're in your life already, like, they're already at this point. They're already at this point. We have the garden. We have the birds. Let me get one more card because there was too many cards that fell out. Just one card. Oh my gosh. Why do you keep doing this to me? Oh, no, we're not taking the first one of the deck. Okay. Yay. Okay, and we got the fishes. And let us see. And we got ship. Okay. So, yes, like I said, you know, this person, they're in a stable position here. And I feel like, again, they're going to let it be known when it comes to, like, you know, when it comes to this relationship, excuse me, that they're invested, you know, they really want this with you. You know, they want to have a life, they want to have a future, like, they're going to open up to you, like I said, about everything. There's going to be a deep conversation that is coming in for you guys. That's awesome. I love this. So yeah, like I said, for most of you though who chose in this pile, I feel like it's definitely new love that's coming in. But there could be a small percentage of you that this could be past love, but I feel like maybe it could be like for like people who probably were conflicted or who have chosen both option number 2 and then also this option. Or if you watched like all 3 options, then I am seeing here that like this is like a past person. No doubt about it. Or a past situation. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, so there we go. That is pretty much it. That's all that I have. For my people who chosen option number 3, who have chosen this option. I hope that you guys enjoyed and I hope that it resonated. Bye.